months ago I started filming shooting sessions on a pitch as often as possible. Hopefully I could accumulate thousands of shots on camera, and at the end of it I'd have 10 goals worthy of the Puskas 2020 shortlist, or failing that, I'd have 10 goals. This idea started 11 months ago when I had ankle surgery back in January and had to build up my strength to kick a ball again over the coming months. Once I could kick a ball again, I started recording my shots. The first session I attempted went well for 20 minutes, then my ankle flared up and my mates totally eclipsed anything I did that day. This second goal was particularly nice, and I'm sure they'd love nothing more than for it to find its way into a video, so... Now, Huawei recently sent me their FreeBuds 3. They come with noise cancellation, which I found really useful with headphones before while editing or listening to music. I'm going to give them a try later in the video by installing them in my keeper and calling out where I'm going to be aiming to see if he can hear me and test my accuracy when I'm finally at full fitness again. Thanks to them for sponsoring the video, and there'll be a link below if you'd like to check out the FreeBuds 3 for yourselves. Anyway, that flare-up, like I mentioned, set me back a month. Then I came back and just like any side playing away at the Emirates, got at least 30 shots off.
Good one, Chris.
Alright, so first shooting session, back from the ankle injury. Just going to take some shots really, see what happens.
Cheers, Jeff.
Sorry.
After that last session being a bit of a stinker, that was the extended highlights cut. I came back a couple of days later. If you haven't worked it out by now, I've saved the top 10 goals for a nice countdown, probably around the 10 minutes and 1 second mark. If you've got any complaints, feel free to send them into this email.
Yeah. A little bit naughty, that.
I'm already looking forward down below to the public roasting of a 53-year-old man who kindly offered to go and goal for me. In fairness to my dad, he was standing in for Ollie, who unfortunately discovered Jersey's minimum wage.
Okay, first one of the day.
No. Oh dear. No.
Been out here for about 5 minutes. Off season. So sweet! Oh.
Oh, you cruel.
Now around this time, myself and Harry went to Canada to film with Real Madrid. The video went out a few days ago, so apologies if you've already seen it. I'm including every shoot I've done in the last 6 months in the shot count, but anyway, some of the goals do make the top 10. Goals, not meters of the stratosphere. The next time we went out, my main camera corrupted, so we've only got the side angle, otherwise some of these might have made it into the top 10. It's alright, mate, no one saw. Now cometh the hour, cometh the man, our faithful goalkeeper returned to us, and here he is on £8 and 2 pence an hour now. So here I am taking shots at Ollie, and here I am taking shots at Ollie. Not gonna lie to you, I did a great impression of that kid who owns the ball, starts losing and goes home after that one. Right, okay, I'm gonna speed this up. October the 4th. A decent show of knuckles. Then a big L.
Oh no. Oh no.
Logan? October the 7th. Winter is most definitely here.
I think we'll call it a day there.
In future years, I'd like to bring back International Kicker Ginger Day on October the 11th to commemorate this appalling waste of company resources for employment of this man. This day was just the worst. I say the worst, everyone normal is at work and I'm in the sun on a football pitch. I just got robbed of so many belters throughout the afternoon. I don't think anyone's lost the will to live this fast since at least that guy behind the goal offered to be on ball collection. This was the one that broke me. I've genuinely hit this from about 40 yards out. Camera hasn't even caught it. Oh god. November the 18th, our second last shooting day.
Oh, you racing bloke.
The pitch was really struggling at this point. Like, every time I put my foot down, it moves like half a foot into the ground. I'm gonna kill this man one day. And finally, we had our last shooting day when we were testing out Huawei's FreeBuds 3. Like I said, I'm focusing on the noise cancellation today, but they obviously have other nice features. For example, an aerodynamic mic duct design, so you can talk clearly on a windy day or when jogging, and a built-in bone sensor, so your voice is basically enhanced and made clearer during phone calls. So I'm gonna take some penalties, then some shots here, and hopefully get the, I mean, if it's a penalty that makes the top 10, then it's gonna have to be absolutely obscene, but that's what I was hoping for.
So the headphones are installed in our goalkeeper today. I'm going to take penalties first off and call out before each one whether I'm going bottom left, bottom right, or top right. And we're going to see if Ollie can hear me and save me.
What?
So just to show you how loud my voice is from here and how loud it is to Ollie, so let's say I'm calling out top right, bottom left, that's how loud it is to him.
So, we stuck some music on quiet enough that Ollie could still hear my voice with noise cancellation off, but didn't have a chance with noise cancellation on.
So first up, we're going to do a quick control test using the headphones but without noise cancellation in. So I'm going to stick this first one top right. Theoretically, he should be able to save this one because he's heard it, but whether that will come to pass is another thing entirely. That's the first penalty. First, give the man a chance.
What is this?
Top right again. You've literally got one job. Why? Bottom left.
I didn't hear that.
I'm gonna go bottom left. Oh! Okay, for the fourth penalty, I'm gonna go top left. I'm gonna go top left again.
Yes.
So the noise cancellation has now been turned on. You just tap the left ear, which is pretty cool. So he should be even worse at saving penalties than he is normally now.
Yeah, not really sure what I'm on about here, to be honest. You know, obviously this should be just like I'm taking normal penalties now.
So I'm gonna go top left with this first one.
It wasn't really.
Top right.
What is that? Well, I'm just not going where I'm saying.
Top right.
Feel free to dive. What? A little bit naughty that.
Top left.
What, you're gonna say dive, Ollie?
Yeah, I mean maybe one I just get away for this last one on him. Just at least we got one dive. Top left.
Oh, that's gotta surely make the top 10.
Well, maybe you should get away. I like to manipulate my audience.
Top right. I'm going to take a stint in goal now. I don't really trust Ollie to shoot his penalties where he's aiming, so I'm going to bring in someone who's proved his penalties to be quite impressive on my channel before.
My dad's just a bit good at penalties, to be fair, so I thought I'd bring him in, see if we could score a penalty that could break into the top 10. We're almost there, I promise. So first up, same as last time, 5 penalties without noise cancellation.
It's gotta be top left.
I'm sure you said top left then.
Fraud. Top left. Oh, is it quite difficult, Chris? I'm going for the top right. I told you.
Yeah, genuinely very close to making the top 10.
Top left. Top left.
Oh, I got fingertips on that one. Right, I'm just turning on the noise reduction now.
Top right. Oh, right, I'm just going to hit the target this time. Top left. Top left.
I just guessed that time.
That's just what your facial expression said.
Down the middle. Wasn't really down the middle, which is what I said. Yeah. I'm going top left. This one, I'm going top right.
Lovely.
I then couldn't resist one more chance to score some good goals for the video, so I lined up 10 balls from outside the box. We stuck the earphones on Ollie with the noise cancellation on, and then I was going to call out where I was going and aim for that corner, you know.
Oh, I haven't called out. Top left. Oh dear, what is that? Good save. Top left. Top right. Top left. Top right. Top left. Save. Top left. Top left. Top left. And top left. Oh!
Kind of butchered those shots, but the point was the keepers had no advantage once the noise cancellation was on. I do rate these, the noise cancellation was good and they look pretty cool. If you'd like to learn more about the FreeBuds 3 and potentially buy a pair for yourself, there's a link in the description below. They come in a bit cheaper than alternatives on the market right now, so there's that too, and yeah, they're available now. So after taking into account the other football videos I recorded in the last 6 months, the final shot count stood at 1,493. That was until just days ago when we shot this free kicks video against a ball machine and I scored my best goal this entire year, so I've made an executive decision to include the 30 shots or so I had in that video as well in the shot count.
Oh, for God's sake.
That means the final total stands at 1,526 shots. And finally, here they are, the top 10 goals from 6 months of shooting. So starting off with number 10, now there were lots of goals that were almost good enough. This one in itself isn't actually anything special, but I don't think I've ever had this much movement on a ball. Absolutely awful frame rate, but for a man who's managed to put his shorts on the wrong way around today, I'm surprised we've even got this far. Now this one would be higher in the list if not for the fact I only managed to film it on one camera and in a frame rate slower than the pace on FIFA per Mertesacker retired with. For some reference how far out this is, here's the edge of the box which you can faintly see, so it's about 30-35 yards out from goal. Number 8 comes from the Messi versus Ronaldo boots video, and so you might have already seen it, but it's worth another watch.
Oh my God! That was insane. That was absolutely insane. Oh my God! I've never seen anything like it. I just saw that in person.
Next we have a couple of continuous clips. It's the first goal that's made number 7, but it's elevated in the list by the goal after it. Number 6 is one from Canada that you've probably seen before.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Woo! Come on!
Number 5 is another I only have one angle of, unfortunately. I do quite like the Javelani that's almost reached France in the distance, though.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Number 4 comes from an absolutely horrible first touch of mine, but luckily both cameras caught it. Take a look. It's another couple of clips in a row that, you know, by themselves probably wouldn't have made it this far, but combined, it sort of deserves it.
She was going wide and it just swerved in at the end.
Number 2 comes from Canada when, you've probably seen this one before, when me and Harry were trying to do a Channel Island man proud and recreate a Matt Le Tissier free kick.
We're going to go with the flick up and volley Matt Le Tissier, because that's one we didn't do. I've got a good one.
What the hell? Lovely jubbly, mate.
And finally, number 1 comes from just a few days ago, full video coming soon, possibly my best free kick ever.
Oh my god!
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I said before, please make sure to check out the Huawei FreeBuds 3 if you are interested. Link is in the description below.